31, 31, 30. Roll call.
Yeah. It's for the homies right here. What's blazing? 64 grams, dollar bill. They call me Hocus, and I'm from Castle Hill. I'm the man where I'm from in Aroma City. The homie told me Billy love, I said I love my Billies. I know some hoes that be selling pussy on the low. She did the game, but we ain't pay, now that's a double low. These niggas say they run the town, but I don't see them though. You fuck around and gun them down and catch a Peter, bro. Ask my blazers, they know that's the type of shit I'm on. I never shine by myself, I put my niggas on. She from the south, she says she love me cause I'm from New York. She love my slang, she wanna hear me spit that Billy talking. I told her Billy rockin', Billy rollin', my Billy's notice. I will really pop her, I'm fully loaded, that's Billy Ocean. Let me finger pop her, I finger over that pussy soaking. I was getting busy all in that pussy, I beat it over. Man, somebody tell him free the homie Pistol Pete. He held it down, them niggas told cause them niggas weak. Asked around, I was the wildest nigga in the jacks. My nigga ate my nigga real, they held the Lafayette. BZ won't die, move, yeah, that's Monroe. If you bangin' and you blazing, let them guns go. All my niggas murder and they go hard. 130, 130, this a roll call. I heard some homies in the building where them niggas at. I heard some hoes in the building where my bitches at. I'm the man where I'm from and I run my city. The homie told me Billy love, I said I love my Billies. I'm the man where I'm from and I run my city. The homie told me Billy love, I said I love my Billies. I know a snitch named Paulie, he the biggest rat. I heard some killers looking for him, I pray they get his ass. The homie said don't keep him sucking niggas round you. I told him we don't fuck with lanes, I'm from Soundview. All my niggas murder and they go hard. 130, 130, this a roll call. I beat the trap, but I'm still a felon, I'm still a menace. They ask who the realest, my name ain't mentioned, I feel offended. I was really whipping books in that kitchen, I really did it. I'm a living legend, breathing, the reason you niggas reppin'. Know some real live niggas that's from Cortland. They body niggas, they don't really do the talking. I know some real live niggas out of either wall. If they get knockin', they don't rap, them niggas keep it tall. I heard some homies in the building where my niggas at. I heard some hoes in the building where my bitches at. All my niggas murder and they go hard. 130, 130, it's a roll call. In a Roma City. I said
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another one. You know, I think I figured out a name for what I'm gonna call these segments that I'm doing, these series. Let me tell my story. Because that's what I'm doing here, right? And I plan on going a little further. I want to have some other people tell a story also, if they have an important story or like an interesting story, so to speak. So let me know what y'all think of that in the comment section. Let me tell my story. I'm thinking of naming these segments that Let Me Tell My Story. Before we start the video, I definitely got to shout out Productive Potheads. Y'all see it, partners. Y'all see the shirt. This is their brand, and the shirt came with a bag, little book bag you could throw on. Also came with a wristband and a card. So let me read the card real quick. Shout out to them for the card. So the card says, "You ain't an OG, you only eat cause we let you. And all the young homies that don't even respect you. Calm your ass down for them young boys wet you. Cause niggas are dead, you nobody will miss you. You ain't no OG." Y'all think I'm lying? That's what it says. That's what it says. Yo, shout out to Productive Pothead. Shout out to my guy Spake. Shout out to his wife. You know, this is their brand. Also, I know y'all see the brand on the couch, that sweater. That's my sweater. You know what I'm saying? That I paid for from my brother, DJ Self. That's his brand. Shout out to DJ Self, Bird brand. And y'all will see the Instagrams for these right here. You see them right now. All right, so make sure y'all go cop these sweaters. Go support DJ Self. Make sure y'all go support DJ Self. And make sure y'all support Productive Potheads. Now, man, this is gonna be a real intimate video. I want to say this before I start this video. In no way, shape, or form, if this video meant to bring any harm, threatening in any way, mentally, physically, emotionally, no way am I or anybody trying to cause any harm to Paulie. I'm telling my story, and everything you will hear tonight will be public information that you can pull up in a trial from my case. So, you know, I had to get that out because, you know, Paulie was actual informant in my case. And, you know, I just don't want, you know, the feds or him or, you know, the state of New York thinking that I'm doing this to harm him or anything. I just want to tell my story. That's all I want to do. And I think I have the right to do that because it is my story. Not to mention I was acquitted, but we'll get there. I ain't even really making this video to like bash Paulie. I want this to be a teachable moment. I want all my videos to be teachable moments. So I'm gonna get into I'm not gonna tell my whole story of me getting locked up. If you want to know my story, I have a whole documentary. It's in the description. You know, make sure you check it out. But I'm gonna talk about leading up to what Paulie did leading up to him, you know, becoming an informant. But what I really want to touch on is how he broke up a family. He broke up a family. He was so selfish that he didn't care that he broke up a family. I watched Paulie grow up from a toddler. And, you know, his uncles was my right-hand man. We lived on the same floor, you know. So, you know, when we moved to Castle Hill Projects, they was like the first friends that we made. And Paulie uncles, not Paulie, he was a kid. He was like maybe 1, 2, 3 years old, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, his uncles became best friends to me. You know, we grew up and we ran the neighborhood together. I mean, we grew up from kids, though, from the fucking to drawing. We used to draw. Me and Miguel, shout out to Miguel. You know what I'm saying? That's Paulie uncle. That was my right-hand man. And Ace, that's Miguel brother. Those was my right-hand mans. Me and Miguel grew up drawing together. Like, niggas used to draw comic books. That nigga was a fucking supreme artist, though. Like, I used to draw comic books, and then when I met Miguel, she showed my drawings. But that nigga showed me his drawings. That nigga I used to be like, damn, that nigga, how you do that? Like, we was kids, and this nigga's drawing like fucking Picasso. Like, for real. And that's what created our bond. And then from there, we played video games. I was a video game freak. You could ask all my brothers and sisters. I was the video game freak of the family. Miguel was the same way. You know what I'm saying? And we used to play video games, watch Dragon Ball Z together before Dragon Ball Z came to America. When Dragon Ball Z was just in Chinese. Like, we was watching it since then, way before it came over here and hit the Cartoon Network and all these networks. We used to go to Fordham Road on the bus to the Chinese stores that had all the tapes and had all the Chinese anime, and they had the Chinese video games. We used to buy those games, and we used to buy Dragon Ball Z tapes. That's how far we go back. That's how brother shit. Real brother shit. Intimate shit. You know what I'm saying? So Paulie, you know, later on, he started coming outside, right? As he got older, you know, as a young teenager, he started coming outside. Paulie gets into an argument with a kid on the block on Castle Hill, right in front of the deli, right? He gets into an argument with this kid, and, you know, the kid walks off. So I don't know if Paulie think that it was over his girl. I guess the kid was trying to holler at Paulie girl, or it was something like that. I just know it was over a girl. And then Paulie walks off. I mean, the kid walks off. Paulie walks off. And I think Paulie had it on him, or he went to get the gun. And then Paulie shot at him. And Paulie shooting at him. Paulie missed and hit another kid from my building. He hit the kid in the leg. Paulie gets locked up. He gets locked up, right? And the next thing you know, when Paulie gets locked up, the police raids an apartment. And they find, in this apartment, they find like maybe 6 or 7 guns. Paulie comes home. They also find the gun that Paulie, you know, had, whatever, that he shot the kid with. Paulie comes home. Paulie admits to the hood. This is before we even knew he was snitching. Like, yeah, I just told them where I put the gun. You know what I'm saying? I told him I did it. I told him where I put the gun. Mind you, Paulie did not tell them. Paulie did not know where the gun was at to tell them that. So I know he was lying. No, put it like this. He did not know that the gun got to that apartment. He didn't know that. But he did know other guns was in there. So police, what they did some illegal shit. They went to that apartment and they went in there without a search warrant and they got those guns. So they was never able to charge anybody with those guns because they got those guns illegally. Because they still wasn't supposed to go in that apartment without a search warrant. But, so nobody got locked up. So the fact that nobody got locked up, dude was like, yo, he just told on himself. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't tell, he ain't a rat. I'm like, nah, this nigga a rat, bro. He's telling us he told them where the guns was at, and then he's lying because he telling them he told us where he put the gun at. He didn't put the gun there. He's lying. He didn't know that gun was there. I know this for a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I made a song. I made a song called We the Ones. And in that song, We the Ones, you know, I definitely said something. You know what I mean? I play a clip of it right now, you know what I mean? So y'all can hear it.
In the checks, nigga, I need that guap. Yes. That little Paulie is a snitch, can you believe that, huh? Damn. Told him where we hide our guns soon as he got knocked. Other dude try to play me, but he not live. Ate his fool, left his face with a Reebok sign. I ain't gonna say his name, cause he might snitch. I ain't just talking, man, it really be like this. Shout my nigga Corey Fisher, he gonna make it, you good. This Castle Hill shit, nigga, I love my hood. Yeah, we the ones who run the whole project.
So, you know, after that, I just never really trusted the kid. You know what I'm saying? I never really trusted him. Now, unbeknownst to us, Paulie was working. He had an agreement with them, you know, with the New York State District Attorney. And his agreement was to tell on all of us, you know, go to the grand jury and tell that he was selling drugs for us and give up information in the neighborhood. Now, while Paulie is out on his agreement, when he told them about the gun when he shot the kid, nobody knows, so Paulie's still running around. In the midst of Paulie being out, he cuts an old lady and he rob her. Yeah, that's what he did. He cuts an old lady and he rob her. So instead of the district attorney locking him up again, you know what they did? They gave him a second agreement. How the fuck is that even possible? They gave him a second agreement plea deal on telling on us to help him even more. How, Sway? This is true. Facts. Fast forward, we get indicted. We sitting on Rikers Island for years. You know, if it wasn't for niggas going to trial, we would have never knew it was him because he even came on Rikers Island. He was on Rikers Island for something else. I think one of those cases, like, or something else. While we was on the island fighting the case, he got us in there. Come to find out, Paulie is the informant, you know? Paulie is the informant, you know? Yeah, man, and on Paulie grand jury minutes, he did bad, man. He went in on us. He said that I was like the muscle holding the block down and that people gave him drugs and that this person, that person gave him drugs. And it was, you know, I had 25 cold Ds. It was just a lot, you know what I'm saying? It was, but my whole thing is really not to even talk about the case because if you want to hear about the case, you can go click the link in my description and watch my documentary. I get in more detail. I want to talk about how Paulie broke up a family. You know, his family was my family, man. You know, like I said, we grew up together. We was like brothers together, man. You know, I remember, yo, we was in the trenches together. I'm gonna give a story real quick with me and Miguel. I remember one time, you know, we went out to the movie theaters deep, like we so deep in the movie theaters, and you know, we sitting like I forgot what movie it was, but we sitting like on, I think it was. What movie was? I forgot what movie it was, but we sitting all over because we so deep. I mean, we probably 50 deep, probably about 50 deep, right? So dudes come in the movie there, they don't know, they come in fronting. So when the dude come in front, everybody stood up and we started, long story short, squaring off in the movie, boom, 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 boom. So some dudes, so we, like, it got crazy, right? So we leave in the movie theater, police come, they try to lock niggas up, we leave, boom. We go back to the block. We come back to the block, people that's from the block, like the little older dudes, they like, yo, why y'all left such and such at the movie theater? You know what I mean? Like, yo, we ain't leave nobody, nigga. Everybody got up out of there. Like, so they was doing a little fronting. And when they was doing a little fronting, you know, it was me, Miguel, and I forgot who else there is. You know what I'm saying? They was fronting on us. And then, you know, it got a little aggressive. So when it got aggressive, I snubbed something. You know what I'm saying? And we tussling, fighting and shit. And another dude from the projects hit me in the head with a bottle. Boom! He cracked me over the head. The shit bust over my head. Also, he hit Miguel over the head with the bottle too. You know, that's Paulie uncle. Boom! He hit Miguel over the head with the bottle. So when he hit me over the head with the bottle, it busted open, right? So now it got like, you know, when a bottle busts open, it got like ridges and shit. So he hit Miguel over the head with the bottle. We both was bleeding, but he got cut. Like it was gushing. So like, I'm like, oh, I'm dizzy. And I walk in the building, it was right by my building, and I'm going upstairs. I'm like, man, look, I'm going to go get my hammer. So me and Miguel both in the elevator now, woozy and shit. You know, yeah, so we in the elevator, we woozy and shit. And I look at him, I ain't gonna front. I look at him and I start tearing like, oh, I couldn't see myself. So I know I was bleeding, but I couldn't see how bad it was. But I look at him, his shit is gushing. He like, yo, bro. I'm like, oh, nah, yo. So long story short, man, I went in the crib. I got my hammer. I came downstairs and I seen these dudes, man. And when I came out the building, I was gonna rush. I was gonna do it. And you know, somebody grabbed me. They grabbed me and they holding me. I'm like, yo, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Eventually I got loose, but them dudes got a chance to run. But they running. I was trying to chase them. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, I was just dumping and I let off the whole clip. I was running. I was like, just, my adrenaline was pumping. I was dumping. I let off the whole clip. And then I'm running back to the building. I'm running back to the building. I didn't hit them, by the way. I didn't get to hit nobody. They was too far. But I'm running back to the building. I'm so tired. They're like, yo, police coming. Police coming through the front. And yo, I passed out in the back, like right by the steps. I passed out. I'm like, yo, I can't make it. I can't make it. So they're like, get up, man. So dudes trying to help me up, throwing me up the steps. Like, I'm like, yo, I can't. So I see one of my peeps I call my sis at the top of the stairs. She's like, come on, police coming in the building. I'm like, I can't. Take the gun. I couldn't make it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love her to death, man. You know, she took the gun. And first she grabbed it. She's like, it's hot. I was like, my bad. I gave her the handle and she took the gun. But I ended up making it upstairs. And then I went into an apartment, you know, and got low. And the police followed my blood. I was dripping so bad from hitting the head with the bottle. Police followed my blood trail right to my mom's house and right to my closet and came right back out and said, oh yeah, I remember my mom's telling me that they was like, oh yeah, this is where he came and got the gun from. Definitely this place. And they left, but you know, nobody never got hit. And at that time, there was no cameras in my projects. So it's like, you know, nothing never happened with that. I just told that story to show like the love I had for me. Yeah, we was brothers. I was more angry what happened to him than myself. That's the love. That's why I'm telling that story. Just to show y'all, Paulie fucked all that up by doing what he did and taking the grand jury and lying on us at that. Yo, Paulie, you lied, man. You lied. And it's messed up. It's really messed up. And I really wish that you could come forward and tell that you lied, man. I really wish that you can do that. Because there's still people on our case that's in jail right now. Yeah, I beat mine, but everybody didn't beat theirs. They got mostly convictions. And there's still people in prison right now. So I wish that you could come forward and say that you lied. Now, another reason why I say he broke up the family, I'm going to be honest here, y'all. I was angry at Ace and Miguel. I was while I'm sitting up and fighting it. Because I'm like, damn. I thought about myself and what I would do if I was in their shoes. And I think I would have been there. I don't blame them for him doing that. He's a selfish person. He didn't care about them. He didn't care about us. He didn't care about nobody but himself. So I don't blame them. But I was angry with them because I'm like, yo, y'all my brothers. I could have got a visit. You know, letter. Like, I go to trial. I was like, all right, maybe they're going to come to trial just in case Paulie come and testify. At least they could sit in a courtroom on some like the Godfather. Remember when he brought the brother in and, you know, he sat there and dude was like, nah, retract it. I said, maybe. They ain't come to my trial. And for a long time, I was angry at them about that. Like, damn, y'all could have been there, bro. And I never really got a chance to talk to them and express this to them. But I know they're going to see this, and I just want to tell them that. Yo, y'all could have been there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the moral support. Y'all niggas is my brothers, bro. Y'all niggas is my brothers, bro. You know what I mean? That moral support would have meant a lot to me. But I get it. I'm more wiser now. I'm older. I have a lot more time being home to really analyze life a little more, bro. He put y'all in a bad situation, bro. I can't blame y'all. It's not y'all fault, bro. Like, none of it's y'all fault. Even for when we in jail, y'all not coming. Y'all don't know how I would have felt. Y'all probably thought I would have been on my bullshit with y'all. Maybe like, nah, fuck y'all. So, you know, it was no communication there. So, you know, I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say something to the family. I want to say something to Miguel, Ace, Diana, and Jesse, and your moms, and even me though, man. I still love y'all, man. For real, man. We family, man. Like, everybody, you know, some people might gonna see this and they're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look at it and be like, what do you mean, bro? Like, nah, fuck niggas, nah. Y'all didn't grow up with them the way I did. None of my Codis, the way none of y'all. I was in that house. I lived there, basically. Spent numerous nights there. I ate there. I could open a refrigerator. The relationship and bond that we had, family. And that little bad seed, that bad apple, destroyed that. That's why I'm pissed at him. And you hear my music and my songs and I say his name because you fucking separated me from my brothers, bro. Miguel and Ace is my fucking brothers, my nigga. Shit got me ready to tear, man. I love them niggas. Always had. Still do, bro. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Shit. Let me get it together. I get it together. Man. Fuck that up, man. Broke that bond I had with my brothers. Broke that bond I had with your whole family. That was my family. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing to happen to Paulie. I don't. Paulie, I just want you to live with the rat. Every day you look in the mirror. Like Gotti said in the Gotti movie, every day seeing me look in the mirror, he gotta live with the rat. You gotta live with that. You lied on us and betrayed your family and my family for what, bro? Bro, you shot the nigga, bro. Over your girl, bro. That had nothing to do with street shit. You shot the nigga over your girl, bro. That had nothing to do with street shit. You cut and robbed the old lady. We didn't even know that, nigga. You would have been a plate if we didn't know that. Cause we don't get down like that, nigga. We don't touch elderly women, period, and kids, nigga. Scarface rules, nigga. Scarface rules in full effect. You did that. That shit ain't have nothing to do with us. We was out of here. Bang, bang, boogie. We was out of here. You fucked it. Shh. Y'all want to hear something funny? This dude calls me. Paulie calls me. I mean, like, I think it was last year or like maybe during the pandemic, during the lockdown. I think it was during the lockdown, but this nigga called me. How he got my number, I don't know. Whoever gave Paulie my number, you a sucker ass nigga. You a sucker. Whoever gave Paulie my number, you a sucker. You a sucker. I'm gonna just say that, man. And you know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you a sucker. So I get a call and I picks it up. And it was from a phone number. It was, he didn't even block the number, idiot. So I'm like, yo, hello? He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, yo, who this? Yeah, what's up, Hocus? I'm like, yo, who this? It's me, nigga. It's Paulie. I said, who? I'm like, no way I'm thinking it's the rat. It's me, Paulie. You know who? I'm listening to the voice. I'm like, oh, it's his voice. So I just sat there, listen. I looked at the phone. I'm like, oh, shit. And he like, yeah. I'm like, what you want? I said, what you calling my phone for? He said, you know what's up, nigga. Yeah, I can't wait to see you. I said, word. So now I'm looking for my other phone so that I could try to record him because I don't think this nigga is a rat. He's trying to line me up. I'm not stupid. He's like, yeah, when I see you, I'm going to smack the shit out of you and your son. I said, what? I said, word, you going to smack me? He said, yeah, I'm going to smack you and your son. You bitch ass nigga. Ah, he started yelling and then he just hung up. I'm like, damn. I couldn't get to my other phone in time because I was going to record him because just in case he tried to say that I threatened him. No. Here's the recording. He threatened me. I didn't. He called my phone. I don't got this guy number. Look, no accountability. No accountability. No apologies. You're unapologetic. You are a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. You destroyed a bond, a brotherly bond. And you have no accountability. You're mad that I'm saying your names in platforms like this, Queen's Flip, and other platforms I did, and I'm saying your names in songs. You're mad, but you did what you did. You have no accountability. Yo, you know what's so crazy? And I'm not going to be too long. I'm going to end this soon, right? I just want to say this. When I first seen 6ix9ine running around, you could ask niggas that be around me what I said before he became a rat. I said, that nigga remind me of Paulie, man. Too tough for no reason. Both light-skinned, short Spanish niggas. They look alike a little bit. I said, he remind me of Paulie, man. Just too tough for no reason. That was Paulie. When a nigga just too tough for no reason. And mind you, I got like fucking, how old am I? Older than Paulie. Like, I got Paulie probably by like, I want to say 10 years maybe. This nigga's not my peer, not my ever. All right, I'm going to do this real quick, right? And then I'm going to break down why we was facing life in prison because of Paulie. We was facing life in prison because of the top charge is conspiracy in the first degree. So, you know, we were charged with 4 counts of conspiracy and I was charged with shootings and shit like that, right? So, conspiracy in the first degree, that holds 15 to life. Not, no, you could get 15 years, maybe. No, life at the end of your shit if you blow. Now, conspiracy in the first degree is when somebody that's 18 or over conspires to do a B felony or over with somebody that's under the age of 16. Do you get it? Conspiracy in the first degree is this. If you're over the age of, if you're 18 or over and you conspire to do a B felony or over with someone under the age of 15, you can get, you will, if you're convicted of that, you will get life. That's why I was facing life in prison. Because this little nigga said he was selling drugs for us when he was 15 years old. Liar. None of us ever gave you drugs, ever. I put that on my fucking, I put that on my dead father, my brother. I put that on my kids. Never. Never. He was a liar. You did your own thing. You did your own thing with you know who. But they want the Harris brothers, so you gave them to us on a platter and lied. That's why I beat it. How does it feel now, Paulie? How does it feel now, Paulie? You helped me, Paulie. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm going to say you helped me, Paulie, because I found myself in that cell. I found myself. I did those years. I found myself. I did a lot of reading. I turned those 4 years I was on Rikers Island into a university. And then when I went to trial and I beat it, smoked their boots, I got compensated, nigga. And you looking at the compensation. Thank you for the fucking house, Paulie. Diana, Jesse, Miguel, Ace, tell your moms I still love them. Still love y'all. I still do. Y'all will always be my family. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share this. And you know, I have some more stories coming soon. This was a heartfelt one, but I had to get it out. And I feel liberated, you know? So thanks for listening. Appreciate you.